dark side of K-pop. I love K-pop, love BTS, you feel me? Love Blackpink, you feel me? Love, you know what I'm saying? Is Blackpink K-pop? Please correct me if I'm wrong, okay? I'm sorry, I'm American. I'm sorry. You feel me? Let's get into it out.
Yo, one of the most popular industries on earth is K-pop. They have millions upon millions of fans across the entire globe, not even just in Korea. Today I decided we're gonna go down a K-pop rabbit hole. Something that I honestly did not expect to be this dark. K-pop looks shiny from the outside, but behind the scenes there's a whole world of darkness that sounds like it's taken straight out of a horror movie. Matter of fact, I swear horror movies take inspiration from the dark sides of K-pop. So brace yourselves, this one is crazy. Let's begin. So everybody knows the K-pop industry is known for having some pretty crazy fans. And I severely underestimated how deep it goes. So first we have stalking, one of the most insane parts of the entire industry. K-pop fans have a reputation for being immensely passionate about the singers and groups that they idolize. There's loyalty, there's excitement, there's passion, and then there's a whole other category. People who genuinely worship these K-pop stars like they're god. And I'm not even trying to be abrasive, I wish I was kidding. And because these K-pop stars are humans in the flesh, a large group of fans, more common than not, go into stalking territory. So boys and girls, I'm gonna introduce to you a group called TVXQ. Back in the early 2000s, they were the biggest boy group in all of Asia. The level of fame that they had back then makes the singers that we have nowadays look like baby food.
I think I know who they is. I think they got this song that countdown from 10. I hope that's them. TVXQ. Man, I gotta put that in my notes. I can't let that one swing away. I gotta look that up real quick. TVXQ, man. TVXQ, man. Shoot. What are you talking about? I'm gonna need that. Yeah. Shoot.
The level of fame that they had back then makes the singers that we have nowadays look like baby food. And everybody in Asia loved them. But some love them beyond surface level, so far that a bunch of ultra omega crazy fans stalked them. So across their career, the fans broke into their dorm where they lived on numerous occasions, and on one of the instances, they stole their underwear, they took their toothbrushes, and even installed hidden cameras in their bathroom. A hidden bathroom camera. So imagine waking up, taking a shit, taking a shower, doing whatever the hell else goes on in the bathroom for months with hidden cameras in your bathroom without your knowledge. So these guys, plus many others, had their...
He got an animal in his house somewhere. Whatever dog or cat. Yep, that's a litter box. Yeah, his cat hair all over the mic and his jacket.
Fans memorized their daily schedules down to the minute, so they'd have fans waiting outside their dorm every single day, following their vans through traffic, on highways, in parking garages, and think about what that could do to a person. This deeply affected the mental of the group, naturally, of course. They weren't even able to sleep properly, and I don't think any of you would either, if that were you. Imagine finding out that someone was secretly recording you for months. Anybody would be sleeping with one eye open. There's also a group called BTS, who even I know. Even outside the research I did on this video, BTS is one of the only K-pop groups that I've even heard of. Before the research I did for this video, of course. They experienced their own insanity amongst fans as well. They've had fans that worship them so deeply that certain fans started threatening to kill members in the group. Trying to understand psychologically how it gets to that level is terrifying, but I'll save that for another time. Imagine walking towards a stage with 20,000 people, all screaming your name, knowing that somebody in that massive group of people wants to murder you because they love you so much, while simultaneously trying to stay calm and perform under this clear, obvious, uncomfortable pressure. That is a crazy situation to be in, I'd imagine. And it got so bad that they even ended up changing the whole security laws that they would run by. These are dudes, okay? Imagine how bad it is for the girls. I actually found a video of a crazy one. So back in 2011, there was this one girl named Taeyeon who was performing. You know what? Why don't I just show you? I'm gonna mute it for obvious purposes, not trying to get copyrighted, but this girl right here, her name is Taeyeon. She was performing alongside her entire other group, and somehow, someway, someone managed to sneak up on stage and casually tried to grab her and pull her off stage because this guy believed that she was meant for him. I'll play it right now. So look, this crazy dude right here pulls up out of nowhere, grabs her, tries to pull her off stage. Like, do you have any idea how actually insane that is? This is just one case. This is the reality.
What? You telling me? You telling me live at the show? You trying to tell me live at the show, gang, that this, like, I'm at my show and people is coming up to me. What?
These idols are celebrities, but they're not protected like celebrities. They're vulnerable, they're watched, they're physically accessible in ways Western celebrities never are. That's why stalking in K-pop culture runs so deep, and it's terrifying. But to go even deeper down this rabbit hole, we have something that I will call the idol factory system. So obviously, to be in this field of work, there's a lot that goes into it outside of the performing side of it. If you think that these idols start training at 17 or 18 years old to be the way and to become the way that they are, then you are wrong. Some of them start as early as 10 years old in an actual facility, like it's a manufacturing company. I don't know if any of you guys have seen Classroom of the Elite, but if you have, there is something called a white room. That's basically how they train these K-pop idols to become what they are. But if you don't know what that is, I'll explain. Don't worry. So imagine being a child and signing your life away to a company before you even understand what any of it even means. Big companies within the industry run full-on training academies. So picture a school mixed with a military base, mixed with a dance studio, mixed with a social experiment, mixed with starvation, mixed with intense disciplinary training. That's basically what this is. Kids go through vocal lessons to train their voice, to learn how to sing, dance rehearsals, acting training, language classes, fitness drills, etiquette classes, all in a single day on a consistent basis. So it goes school, then
I don't know why, I like that. That's a lot of stuff to learn in one day, and that's a lot of good, valuable, skillful stuff to learn in one day. That sounds like a very good school. But you know, people who run it and you know, the people you got to deal with every day also makes up the experience, the environment. So, feel me?
Training. Homework, then training. Dinner, however little food they're being fed over there, then training. For full 12-hour days. Pretty much every single day. For years up until they're adults. And to make it even worse, there's constant evaluation. The potential idol candidates get ranked publicly. And if you are anything other than their expectations of what perfectionism even is, then the managers will outcast you like you're a stray dog. You start feeling like your entire self-worth will depend on whether or not your posture is a perfect 90-degree angle or not, or whether or not you can hit a crazy high note. And of course there's rules to this too, crazy ones. So I'll read off a few. No phones, no social media, no outside friends, no dating, no relationships, and no seeing your own family without pre-approval from the system. So when you really think about it, what is the difference between this and a prison, besides the dancing and the singing lessons? Honestly, I don't think very much. And the reasonings for...
Like I said, the people who run it makes up the environment and the experience. Because that right there, I'm not okay with it. I'm not okay with that at all. I don't like that at all. You know what I'm saying?
Why these people are even going this far is simple when you think about it. Their system wants absolute and full control. You live in their building, you eat what they tell you to eat to the exact caloric decimal, you practice what they tell you to practice, you sleep when they tell you to sleep. This girl, Jeon Somi, talked about her own experience in detail. She started when she was 14 years old, and her days, that include everything that I had just mentioned before, would start from sunrise all the way till near midnight. And they would count her calories, the amount that she eats, to the decimal. They'd weigh them regularly, and they would publicly rank who was improving and falling behind. So in a way, publicly embarrassing and shaming the ones who were falling off track. Which brings us to the next rabbit hole, the starvation. I've seen videos, and I'm sure you guys have seen videos too, of K-pop stars eating. And they all eat like they've never seen food before. And I know some of the videos make it out to be pretty funny. Like, look at this video that I found. Look at this girl. There's cake on her plate. She's about to eat it, gets told something off camera, pushes the plate away because she can't eat it, and then you wait a second later, someone takes the plate of fruit off screen and the utensils. Why are you so small? You know how sad that is? Like, look at these tiny ass bites that they're eating because they don't want to pass their calorie limit that they're allowed to eat per day. Bro, I want you guys to look at the disappointment on this girl's face when she can't eat what she wanted to eat. Big bites, little bites. Like, they're out here collapsing on stage. But I'll talk about that in a second. Like, this is crazy, man. Like, speaking about...
And that ain't the first time I heard, like, a K-pop singer, like, boy and girl, fall out on stage. You gotta be being worked some type of way. You gotta be dehydrated. You gotta be not getting enough sleep. What do you mean you're passing out on stage?
How they eat in ways that are just so irregular. There's this video that went viral recently of a K-pop star eating a burger with a fork and knife. Like, I know people are making a joke about it, but after, looking into this, the amount that I've looked into this one, I don't think they're joking when they're eating this way. Because when you think about it, these people have been restricted to such a strict, intense diet for so many main important years of their lives that it's not a surprise that you see so many videos like this where they don't even know how to eat correctly, for God's sakes. Every idol, no matter how big or small they are, deals with body standards that go beyond anything you have ever seen before. Female idols are expected to weigh anywhere between 42 and 50 kilograms, or this many pounds. And male idols are expected to be muscular, but be so disgustingly lean that they weigh very little. And the numbers, by the way, the amount that they weigh, is not a suggestion. It's obligatory. It's mandatory. You have to weigh the amount that they tell you you're allowed to weigh. Every week they get weighed. If they're too heavy, boom, no food for you. They get fed less, the training increases, and if it gets really bad, their lines get cut from the songs that they're a part of. There is something within the K-pop world called a paper cut diet. It is a diet that went viral because people could not fathom how little these K-pop stars were eating. The diet consists of a cup of rice, a cup of vegetables, a cup of fruit or protein, and that's the entire meal. This is worse than prison food in certain countries. Like, look at what prison food in Norway looks like versus the paper cut diet. They're forcing enthusiasm and energy when they perform on stage, to the point where their bodies can't keep up and they're deadass collapsing on stage. And it's not even one instance. Here's one, here's another, here's another, here's another, and another. It's just too much. Now, you would think that as a result of all of this effort and this deep struggle that they're getting paid stupid amounts of money, right? Well, you're wrong. Like, obviously...
Oh no, there's no money in the music business. See, I do music myself, you all. I'm a singer, right? I love to dance as well. Oh, I got it. The full package, right? It's just like, once I found out that there's no money in the industry for real, like, I need some money first before I want to go make a song. Like, because that actually take hours, hard work to do. Real blood, sweat, and tears come with writing a song and going in the studio to record it, getting it exactly the way you want it to be. You feel me? And I also could be overdoing it because I have ADHD. But it's just like, gang, to do all that work to basically not be paid, the music industry is not the right business move, and that's all I'm gonna say.
See, in some cases, there are some K-pop groups that are disgustingly rich, of course. But when you see the concerts with the tens of thousands of people, the fans, the merch, the music videos, you would think nothing but millions of dollars are flooding into their pockets, right? No. In reality, it's far from being the case. The training costs a fortune. Tens upon thousands of dollars goes into that, as crazy as that sounds. It's almost like you're paying to go to prison. And most K-pop stars start out their career in debt. So the training costs a lot, and then you have the contracts. Brace yourselves. This is what was the most insanely absurd to me. Profit splits look like this. The company takes most of it. The idols, for whatever scraps are left, get divided between the members. Some idols have worked full-time, prison-like schedules, and have made less than $1,000 in a year. And I'm not kidding. You could make more working at McDonald's than the amount that some of these K-pop stars make per year. You guys remember that group that I talked about earlier, TVXQ? The group that got their dorms raided and had people put secret cameras in their bathroom for months? They had a case against their management company called SM Entertainment. 3 members sued them because their 13-year contract gave them about 0.4 to 1% of profits. So they were only able to keep 0.4 to 1% of profits for 13 years. Like, imagine making millions of dollars worldwide and taking home pennies. So imagine they made $1 million in 1 year, theoretically speaking. 1% of that is $10,000. 5 members in the group, you divide that by 5. That is $2,000 per member a year. So if they made $10 million in a year, that would mean that each member would make $20,000 each. Total. This lawsuit exposed the entire system so badly that the Korean government needed to create new laws limiting the contract lengths to 7 years. I'm only really giving a few examples here, but this is a very normal thing for a lot of K-pop groups out there. I'm gonna end this rabbit hole here before it goes any further. 30,000.
I like, cause I literally figured out, I literally figured it out for myself, y'all. Let me break this down. They get you from a young age, right? And this is even in America too, not just K-pop. They get you where they want you. They put all of this in your face since a little kid. You just at the screen like this. Disney Channel eyes. Oh, I love that life. I want to be a singer too. I want to be a dancer too. Trust me, I was part of it too. I used to cry because I used to ask myself, why can't I be on a Disney Channel? Right? This is how they get you. They instill it into you so bad that you grow up chasing this to finally get there and realize you're being played. You worked your whole life for nothing, gang. This is also why they hate independent artists and why they make it hard for independent artists. Greed is in everything, y'all. And that's why I can't do the music no more, bro. I'm still gonna make music because I love it. But I promise you, it's not plan A. Like, it's not because, like, I want to be rich and famous. No, you're not getting rich and famous. You can get fame from music. You're not getting no bread, though, gang. No bread. It's crazy out here, y'all. It's crazy out here. Nah, bruh. Hey, look. I'm not saying chase y'all dreams. I'm just saying get y'all some stability first. Get close to financially free or financially free before you worry about making your dreams come true. That's all I'm gonna say. Because your dreams ain't providing money. Period. Anyway, y'all like and comment. Feel me? Let me know what else y'all want from me. Music videos, reaction videos. It don't matter videos. You feel me? It's NEWREACTION. I might not make another video today. But that's why I love the Marv.